Hello everybody, and welcome to the next Devlog! What are we up to? We're up to 4. 4? Yes, 4 sounds right. Sweet. Alright, don't mind what you see here. I've just set up a little room for testing purposes to show you guys. Oh, excuse me, what I've actually done. Alright, so I painted my walls, my floors, tables are working, that's all good. Now, you might notice some changes to the little inventory window on the side here. And what I have done is I've added money calculations. So you've got the price of each item, or what you're selling it for, above each one. So for example, what do we got? We got the red grapple. We're selling that for 80 bucks. As you can see, that's all working fine, and we're selling it for 8 bucks, which is 60% of what it is worth. So you're making 60% profit, and you can change this with the up and down buttons. I do have a little bug that I need to figure out. That sometimes I don't know why it does this sometimes, but I think I have an idea why. But yeah, when you change the price on one item, it changes the price on others, which I shouldn't be doing, but I think I know what's causing that, but I haven't quite gotten around to fixing it yet. Alright, so yeah, so you can change the price. It doesn't go below 0, so you can buy it for 5 bucks, and then you sell it for 7 bucks, and you make 40% profit. Wazza! They all work like that, pretty much. On the fly calculations, so it all gets updated when it should. The other thing I have added is I've changed up here, so I've gotten rid of the clock. That didn't really make a lot of sense, because what the problem with using clock is like the biggest problem with a game like this is it's set in space, so it's science fiction. Time sort of gets a bit clanky because not everything works off a 24-hour clock. So I thought I need to create some sort of tick system, so like every X number of minutes we start a new cycle, which is what I end up calling it, cycles. So it's 5 minutes per cycle. At the moment they don't do a lot, but they're mostly used at this moment for resetting the delivery system. So as you can see, we've got a countdown. If I go press the E button, we've got our order menu. Now you can buy everything here, so we need some more grapples, more bananas. No, there's none available. See, as you might be able to see, this stuff's going down over time. So, alright, so we've clicked a bunch of stuff. So we've got 16 items on order, and the total cost is 772. Boom. Delivery will arrive in 10 seconds. And where's my grapple? Where's my grapple? Did we not get the grapple? I think they sold out of grapples as we were placing the order. Damn it! I know we got more bananas. The bananas came through. So yeah. So I think it's every 5 seconds, each of these items goes through a checker, and there's a chance that stock will be removed. So some of the rarer items, you really want to place your order into the new cycle as soon as possible, just so you can get stuff that you want. And of course, it wouldn't make sense if I didn't have a cancel order button, which basically just resets it all to 0. There will be more items. The scrolling system's in place, and it's got a safety checker on it, so that it doesn't crash because it's making 14 buttons. But when you get the button here, that should be here, there's no more items to actually create. So the button goes, oh no, we're broken, and then it crashes the whole game. But I've made it so that that's fixed. That can't happen. Huzzah! Alright, so yeah. So we got 1:40 till the next cycle, and then we can order some more. As you can see, delivery will arrive in 10 seconds. In the real game, in the proper game, it won't be 10 seconds. It'll be actually a longer period of time, unless you pay for faster transport. I'm going for a slight realistic thing on that. mostly because I want to get realism in it and a real economy going and how it would actually work rather than items magically appearing as soon as you press the order button, unless you pay for the teleporter. But there'd still be a small delay on that one. And so let us spawn a happy little customer. Here he comes. I have updated the text box, so I've just changed it to like little symbols now. I thought I'd go for a... Oh, why has he stopped? Oh dear. That's not good. Well, he's stuck. I don't know why he's stuck. Actually, I think I might know why. He might be trying to get to one of these corner tables that he can't get to. Anyway, more bugs to fix. They're starting to become apparent, but they're not unbearably present at the moment. Alright, so he has bought a grapple, and he's gone and got himself lodged in there. Wow, this is a great video. All the bugs are really coming out of the woodwork now. He somehow got himself stuck between tables. I don't know how he's able to do that. That shouldn't be a thing that happens. Let's try again. Next dude. Oh, actually, we need to buy more of these. Quickly, buy more. Whoa, buy Fabitron. Beauty. Right. So he bought a communism cone. Oh, it's supposed to put a little icon or say what he bought, but I suppose that's not a big deal. Oh, man, this is really going well, isn't it? Alright, let's put some of our stuff on there that we got. Okay. So, what am I thinking of? So, items work on tiers. So, when a customer arrives, they will choose a tier of item and then get randomly assigned to buy an item of that tier. Obviously, cheaper items are on the lower tiers. So, I think I set it to be 50% chance for a tier 1, 25 for 2, 10 for 3, 8 for 4, and 2 for 5, something like that. So, but yeah, every time you sell something, it does send you a notification saying what they actually bought. I've also put in the math for the price checking. So a customer has a tolerance when they arrive to certain prices. They will always, the default is 150%, which is the standard recommended retail price for everything. So up to like for example, the greeting card is currently at 50% profit, so that means it's 150%. They are 100% tolerant of that. They will always pay that. They will always buy it without fail. There will be other factors implemented in the game later that will affect tolerance. So like you might get tolerance bonuses for certain things, like if the item is on a fancy table and stuff like that, or it's being promoted, or if it's really hard to get, like if there's production issues, then obviously it's more desirable and they're willing to pay a higher price to get it. But normally it wouldn't. So I've set the red grapple to 100%, so it's losing 50 points. In terms of the math, they start at 100%. And then a random generator will generate a number from 0 to 100. The number must be less than their tolerance. So the tolerance starts at 100 and goes down from there. So obviously with 100% tolerance, there is a 100% chance of it passing, because it only picks a number between 1 and 100. But if I go set it to like 100, we've now lost 50 points of tolerance. So if it rolls a number above 50, they're gonna be a little pissed. So let's just set everything to, all the bait level 1 stuff, to ridiculous prices that they will not buy. That'll piss them off. Alright dude, what are you gonna buy? Look at him go! Yeah, I think this guy got stuck because he's trying to get to a square that was unreachable. What are you gonna buy? Ooh, he's after something. Bought a bananatron. I guess he passed the test. That's right. So now I've set it to 150. There should be the tolerance should be 0. He will not buy a Bananatron. They are way too expensive. Where you going, dude? No, he's going for the communism cone. No. Where are you going? I bought a greeting card. Damn it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of them. Surely some of them will leave upset. They're all coming in happy. That's going to be randomized and not for every time. I just put that in to test it so I could get the alignments right. See, he won't there we go. He won't buy a Bananatron because it's too expensive. Or someone bought a Bananatron. He won't buy one. He won't buy a box of wisdom. It's too expensive. What's the box of wisdom at? 150. Oh, another dude got stuck in the tables. That's something I gotta fix. Anyway, so yeah, so they will now decide whether or not to buy something. I'm surprised he bought a Bananatron though. One of them bought a Bananatron. Yeah, I sold a red grapple for 10. Yeah, that's fine. Bananatron for 125. That should have failed. How many Bananatrons did I just sell? Well, a couple. I don't know. I may have to look at the math again. But it's working for the most part. It's just doing some weird things. Alright. So that's pretty much the sum of what I have accomplished so far. Obviously there's clearly some bugs. I actually had to fix a crash that I'd created. I'd accidentally broken the paint menu. So I had to fix that before I recorded this video. But yeah, that's generally how it goes, especially with me anyway, is that as I start building, things start breaking. It gets more complicated, things start to break. It's like, it's gonna happen. But yeah. Alright, what am I gonna work on this next week? I had it in my head and everything. Oh, what was it gonna be? Oh, well, clearly I want to fix these issues. Otherwise, oh yes, that's right, dialogue system. So I'm actually going to create a fixed position somewhere in this room. I probably might make this slightly bigger. Oh, maybe we'll see how we go. But yeah, I'm going to add like a fixed desk. That's a static object. It's going to have your little character there, which I won't implement yet, but there'll be a desk there and an NPC will approach the desk and want to talk to you. I did create the dialogue system before. In my previous iteration. It worked well. I might just more or less copy and paste that. It should work. I don't really want to rebuild it from scratch. It was quite involved. Yeah, because it involved a queuing system, but I might be able to make it better. We'll see how we go. So dialogue, fix those bugs. Yeah, fix the bugs with the characters, fix the bugs with the inventory screen over here. That's pretty much it at this point. We'll see what else we can accomplish. I always just like to set a couple of things, and then whatever I get on top of that done is a super bonus. Super bonus! I also need to create NPCs to spawn themselves, obviously, so you don't have to manually spawn them by pressing the space button, as I am right now. I'm flooding the shop. It's a small army! And yes, and there should be a way to open and close the shop to basically allow and not allow customers. The build button won't be functional unless the shop is closed, because otherwise it causes problems with the pathfinding. Look at all of them. They're everywhere. Fortunately, I don't think it's possible to break the game just yet. It's not that complicated, and it doesn't mind running lots of these. Nah, it's just, they're fine. Oh look, they bought everything. They bought everything. Oh, except the box of wisdoms. They're too expensive apparently. Yeah, the box. Oh no, he bought one. I don't know. That should have failed. Maybe not. I don't know. I have to check the math again. We got a few more guys stuck. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you've got any suggestions, be sure to leave them in the comments or get in touch with me. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, thanks guys. I will see you guys next week. Ta-ta!